My name is Mr. Kangas, and today we're going to be taking a look at Chapter 8, Section 3, Inequalities. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this section as it's something I feel like we should have seen by now in 7th grade. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of inequalities. You see a symbol like this, it is less than. So 5 is less than 6. One way to always know how to position your inequality is something I was taught when I was in elementary school and has stuck with me ever since. I think it works for most kids. There are two ways to explain it. The way I was explained is the alligator is always going to eat the bigger number. Because this looks kind of like an alligator mouth. If you want to give it some teeth here. The alligator will always eat the bigger number. Because the alligator wants the biggest meal to fill its belly. So, if 6 is bigger, write your inequality so the alligator's eating it. The other way to think of it that some people, some kids like is if you look at the inequality, looks kind of like Pac-Man if you make a circle around it. Pac-Man always wants to eat the bigger numbers. So, less than, greater than. Okay? Less than, greater than. Now if you see a little line underneath them, it becomes less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. So what's the difference there? If it's greater than or equal to, so for example, if x is greater than or equal to 5, x can be 5 or bigger. If you don't have the or equal to sign there, if x is just less than 5, then x is less than 5. X can't be 5 in this instance. X has to be smaller than 5. And I think I made a mistake there. I think I said greater than. X is less than or equal to 5 means that x can be 5 or smaller. So x can be 5 or smaller. But without the or equal to sign, x cannot be 5. If x is greater than or equal to 6, x can be 6 or bigger. If x is just greater than 6, then x is above 6. It cannot be 6 itself. So just real quick, how would you graph these on a number line? Because you most likely are going to be asked how to do that. Well, if we have a less than sign, and we have a number line here, and let's say it says 3 is, or x is less than 3. I'm going to put some numbers on a number line. Use 0, -1, -2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So x is less than 3. What you're going to see in this situation is an open circle around 3, meaning that x can't be 3. Okay, that's what the open circle means. Then you're going to see a solid line going down the number line with an arrow on it, telling you that this is continuing. Okay, so it's any number less than 3. That's what that arrow is going to tell you. If you saw that x was less than or equal to 3, instead of seeing the open circle, you would see a filled in circle, and you would still see that solid arrow going to the left, telling you that x can be equal to 3 or anything smaller than 3. So if you're talking about greater than, it's just the opposite. Greater than, instead of going to the left, because as you go left down the number line you're getting smaller, greater than implies that you're getting bigger. So greater than, you would see an open circle and an arrow moving to the right. So if you are x is greater than 4, you would see a 4 here on the number line. All the other numbers, x is greater than 4. X can't be 4, but it can be anything bigger. If it was greater than or equal to, that circle would be filled in. And that's really all there is on inequalities. If there are any questions, let me know. If you need to pause or rewind the video, please do so. Otherwise, the next video will be on Chapter 8, Section 4, where we're going to be solving one-step equations using inequalities. I'm actually going to combine the video for 8.4 and 8.5 into one video because it really isn't anything new. Just instead of an equal sign, we're now going to be seeing an inequality sign, which has some different implications with your answer, but the process is exactly the same.